So what's up, everybody? My name is Dalton C. Ooh. Let me turn up the mic volume just a little bit. That's right. I said the microphone volume. And do you know why I said the microphone volume? Because, in case anybody noticed, I have a Blue Yeti microphone now. I'm just bringing it up on camera so y'all can see. But yeah, now I have a good microphone. One of the best, or so I'm told. Let me turn up the gain to where you can hear me a little bit better. Not that loud though. So let's load up the game. Straight from last time, when I had to abruptly go. I think we were at the part where we kind of called out Monica, because we sided with Yuri on who was being a fool in that situation. So let's go. Ooh, I get to do this now. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Oh wait, let me because I can do this. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, I believe you. Thanks. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
Oh, well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Nah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing...
I get the feeling that holding my microphone like this is not a good idea, because it's gonna be like an ASMR video in here all of a sudden. Is it still recording? Yeah, okay.
How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Dalton, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. You are filled with determination. This is going to be the problem with me having a microphone now, that I'm just going to keep leaning in and doing this. I'm sorry.
Dalton, ready to lock home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, About what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
That could have been phrased so much better.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? I apologize for this entire video. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Poem number 2. Okay. Broken. Gosh, freaking Sayori. Okay, you can't go fully depressing, but you can't go fully cute. Raindrops. Whirlwind. Determination. Unrestrained. Scars. Freaking Sayori. Vivacious. Unrequited. My god, Sayori. It's bad because Sayori's a mix of these two. So it's like it's really hard to... Destiny. Crimson. Lust. Oh god, that's the first time I've seen that one. Okay, 8 to go. Universe. Boop. Email. Imagination. Uncanny. Disown. Memories. Gosh frick. Fireflies. Double gosh frick. Philosophy. Unstable. Heaven sent. I think Inferno. Yeah. Okay, last one. Heartbeat. Why? Doki Doki, I get it. Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi.
Yo, Sayori. Yo is actually an informal way of saying hi in Japanese, for anyone who doesn't know. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. That's a weird thing to giggle at.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Dalton to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
That's a bit harsh.
Did I just... No, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori.
I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Who?
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I'm enjoying this game more now that I have a microphone, because for those of you who don't know how Blue Yeti mics work, still recording. For those of you who don't know how these work, you plug in your headphones and then you plug it into your computer, and that's how I can hear the music of the game and I can hear myself talk at the same time. And you can also hear the cars outside my window because this thing is amazing, but also
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! It's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Sayori hugs the cookie. This is too pure. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. What can I put into my mouth? Oh no.
So good!
Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Aw, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her own seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. This is too pure of a moment for me.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Yeah?
Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Listen, you don't need to say that about yourself, Yuri. I'll fight you. Yuri's best girl.
That's true.
No, all of you are adorable. The only one who takes offense to it.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend?
What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
I'm not like where this is going.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet, where I was for most of my life. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realize how weird this sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve Dalton-CSP in club activities?
Yuri? Oh geez, this is gonna end badly. This is gonna end really badly. My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Dalton.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Oh, hold on. Okay, back up like 5 steps. That's the kind of thing that triggers Monica's crap, and I don't need Monica's crap triggered right now. So, if we could just not... Yuri, if we could just not... Okay, let's do this.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but... It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Dalton, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just... There's this very cute moment happening on screen, and I'm expecting a jump scare at any moment, so I'm taking out one headphone. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Oh, right, forgot. Microphone. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? I could name a few.
A friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Dalton, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Let me make sure this is still recording. Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Dalton, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you? Sorry. I can just hear it in my headphones, like, amplified so much, and I'm hearing it out this ear too, and it's just kind of throwing me off, and it's making me laugh.
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would like to try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Dalton, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
What's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Back pain, you say? I wonder why. Anyway. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Oh, jeez. I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my...
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. I can rap Lafayette's verse from Guns and Ships like a boss, but I can't read simple sentences. Yuri and I then sit straight against the wall, teacups at our sides. I added the word straight, but okay. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. This is word for word an anime situation. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening my wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay, I won't take any.
You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
You sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands.
Oh, that's cute! This little section is animated. Kinda. The little dust particles coming in from the window. It's very good when a game can pull that off. And since it's a game like this, a visual novel, it's even more impressive. Because they could have just gone with this and it'd be fine. Like they did with the other section. But this is a nice little touch. I'm a nerd, I'm sorry.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already too focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate.
Why am I laughing so much? This is the most fun I've had making a video, and I think it's because I have this mic.
Okay, I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression. The animation of her eyes. Am I still recording? I have to keep checking to make sure because I'm used to recordings like breaking. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. These shifts in expression, I love it.
Double in.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. And then... you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Are they both just trying to, like, aggressively friend zone each other so that way they don't have to be awkward? Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Why are these animations making me laugh?
How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
Ugh. Yuri jolts back. Monica always coming in to ruin the moments. I love it. Oh god, I'm sorry that got as weird as it did, but okay, I think I'll finish sharing poems and then I'll quit. Let's do this.
Dalton, you're gonna help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah, me too. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna go Yuri last again. Just because I feel like... Let's go to Natsuki. I feel bad after last time.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's just nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Oh, this is perfect.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean...
Huh?
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. Will Dalton ever get out of this situation? Will he ever find the girl of his dreams at this literature club? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.